Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique mall haul. I've got a great assortment of stuff from two different antique malls, spanning over a period of about 2 or 3 months. As you all know, I am pretty backed up with hauls. I accumulate faster than I can share and list on eBay and throw in sales if I possibly can. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what I've got for this haul. So the very first item we're going to be looking at is a really nice milk glass. Ooh, is that even not focused? There we go. So it's a milk glass swung vase. It was only $1. It is not marked on the bottom. I assume it would have had a Fenton sticker. Now I know that Fenton started marking their things into their products, like stamping it into their products in the 70s, I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, I mean, this isn't just one of those cheapo milk glass vases that you would get with like a floral arrangement. I mean, this is nice, like heavy duty hobnail milk glass. So I would assume this is probably a Fenton piece. I will do my research first, and if it is not worth putting on eBay, it will most likely go in a live sale. Adjust the camera there real quick. Now this was a very good find, and I was not expecting it to be worth as much as I thought it was. It is a fairy lamp, and if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this already. This is a Viking glass fairy lamp in the shape of a potbelly stove. And it's in a really nice green color. Now, if this had been avocado green, I would have thrown it right in a live sale or thrown it up on eBay, because that's not my style color at all. But this is a really, why can't I talk today? It's more of my color of green. It's like an apple green, or kind of like a limeish green. And this is actually a pretty desirable lamp if you can find it. By the way, I did pay $2.99 for this. Now the only issue, and I don't know if it's going to show up on camera or not, is there's a tiny, tiny little flea bite right there. Oop, that's really out of focus. Come on now. Come on, I know you can focus for me. There we go, it's like right here. But that doesn't really bother me too much because I'm going to keep this one for myself. But if you're ever out in the wild and you see one of these, pick them up, because these are pretty desirable and they're not one you see all the time. I was pleasantly surprised because I saw it and I was like, that's really interesting. It's only $3, and if it wasn't worth my time to list on eBay, I'd throw it in a sale free wall. But I think for the time being, I'm going to be holding on to this bad boy. If I don't break it. I'm trying to put it in a place where I'm not going to drop it. Now this piece I took a chance on because it's really different and unique, and it's not necessarily the color that I like per se. The only glass that I like that's in this smoked color is the Jim Beam I Dream of Jeannie decanter. That's worth money if you can find one. I paid $7.50 for this. It's an Argonaut shell lidded dish. It's got the dolphin feet, and it's just got really nice detail on it. If I had found this in a blue, I probably would have ended up keeping it. Did that make any sense? I probably would have ended up keeping it. My gosh, Vinny, you need to brush up on your grammar here. But yes, it's got really nice detail on it. Last one of these that sold, oh, by the way, this was made by Westmoreland, I believe. Last one of these in this color that sold for about $35, so that's probably what I'm going to list it for, and I will take best offers. So that should be up very, very soon. I need to stop saying, hopefully by the time you see this video, it will be up in my eBay shop, because right now it's just not going to happen. But it will get listed very soon. So if this is something you're interested in, if you like this kind of style if you have like a specific beachy decor and you like this smoky gray color, this would be great for your decor. No cracks, no chips, no repairs, nothing. It is a very exquisite piece of Westmoreland glass. Okay, so let me go ahead and get situated and I'll share the next two items and actually the last two items from this particular mall. So we are looking at this really awesome Maddox of California Swan TV lamp. It is from 1959. I paid $15 for it. And unfortunately, me being the stupid klutz that I can be sometimes, wasn't paying attention and I accidentally snapped his head off. I accidentally decapitated him. So he's been glued back on. Or his head has. Maybe it wasn't glued on straight, kind of like mine, no matter what someone would do. But as I was about to film this, it chipped again. And a piece came off. So now I have to glue that part again. But yeah, that's the story of my life. Because I buy so much fragile stuff now, I end up breaking it sometimes. I still think I'll be able to make some decent money on it, especially if I mention the damages. I don't know if I'm going to put it in a sale or what I'm going to do just yet. So I picked up this really awesome piece of kitchenware for $3. It's a foil wrap wax paper and paper towels caddy for the wall. And it's in pretty good shape. I mean, I'll have to polish it and clean it up a little bit, but other than that, it's in really remarkable shape for its age. I find these somewhat quite often, I guess you could say, and I usually end up liking the one that I find in the moment than I do the last one that I found. So it's kind of like a cycle that repeats itself. But I'm really happy with this one because there's hardly any rust on it, and it's pretty plain. Like, there's not any like 60s, lettering or anything on it. Like, you all know I like the 50s the most, but I mean, I like a lot of things from different eras. That's just kind of how I am. So I will probably end up selling the other two that I have. I do have one that's got quite a bit of rust on it, and I don't want to attempt to take it off. Maybe I'll just redonate it. I don't know. I'll try selling it first, and if nobody claims it, it'll just be a redonate item. So I will have one coming up in a future sale, maybe not this upcoming one that I'm having this weekend, but maybe the next sale. And we will see what happens. So I've got one more thing that I would like to share with you all from this one antique mall, and then we can check out the stuff that I bought at another mall. And the last item I'd like to share with you all from this antique mall happens to be this really awesome, I call it beachy, drinkware set. It comes with the original caddy. I did pay $35 for the 8 glasses and the caddy itself, which I thought was a really good price. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think it was a good price, or do you think I paid too much? Now, as I mentioned before in the beginning of this video, I've had this stuff for probably about 2 or 3 months. I did some damage on that Swan TV lamp, and it looks like I just chipped one of the glasses, which I'm not too thrilled about, because now I have to figure out who makes this and if I can get a replacement, because I'm having one of those days where I'm not really being careful. And I paid up for this. Well, all the other glasses are fine, this one just got chipped. So, if you happen to know the name of this pattern of glass, let me know in the comments below. There isn't a marking on this to say who made it. I'm assuming maybe it's like Libby or, one of the very common glass manufacturers. Because now I need to get a replacement for the one that I broke. So this is going to have to be packed up really nicely and stored away, because I don't need any more broken tumblers. Okay, so this is everything that I managed to pick up from the Fayetteville Antique Mall. So most of the items that I'm going to be sharing with you all were 50% off, which is awesome. There are a couple of items that were not 50% off, but I still got a discount on, and I'll talk to you all about that. Or one item was firm, but you'll see. This I was really drawn to. It's a hand-painted piece of ceramic Asiana from the 50s. Really well done. I love that green color, and I actually do like that mixture of the pink in there. And whoever Nancy Jane Watson is or was, you did a really good job on this. And this was $2.50. Again, I really liked that color, and it was just really well done for a hobbyist's piece. So I got this really awesome panther. He was $2.25. Looks like somebody got him from one of the Goodwills, because I can recognize that writing. No markings to say where he was made. He is a redware panther, but I do love these pieces, so whenever I can find them on the cheap, I pick them up. I did get 2 of these tumblers, which I really like. They've got Pegasus on them along with some black stars. So at half off, oh, these are Libby. There's an L for, that's not even focused. But yes, there's an L on the bottom for Libby. And it was $3.50 for 2 glasses with the discount. So I got 2 of those because they were just too irresistible and in good shape. So this was $4.13. It's a jam jar, and it's got the lid with a lot of paint loss. It's Tulip Time. I can't remember who made it. But it's very cute. Would look great in the kitchen. I'll probably more than likely put this in a live sale if I don't keep it. I haven't decided what I'm doing with it just yet. So this was one of the items that was not on sale. This was $3. It's a miscellaneous Christmas bag. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. So in that $3 Christmas bag, we got some wooden ornaments that are marked Taiwan, so they're probably from the 70s. They almost look German, but they're not. They're obviously made in Taiwan. I will probably more than likely be sending those off to Tarnished Treasures because I'm sure she can craft an assemblage with those. Now this guy I will be keeping. It's a Santa head. I don't think he had a body. Or maybe he did. Maybe not. I think what I'll do is I'll take a needle and thread and I will probably just more than likely turn him into an ornament. I think he'd be a great little addition to a silver tree. And the third item that was in that bag is this piece. Now, normally I don't really go for tacky Christmas, but for whatever reason, I think I really like this. And I think I may hold on to it, despite the really tacky gold bells with the faux greenery and the dove. I think this is a really cool piece of vintage Christmas. It says, joy, love, peace, health, and happiness. And it's a sign that hangs like this. Yeah, that, for what that is, that's actually really cool. So if the camera is a little bit more, I'm trying to think of the word. Like if it's moving a little bit more, if it seems a little shaky, I apologize. I'm holding it for this item. This is a piece of Viking glass. It's a swung vase, and it does have a mark on it. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yep, Viking, handmade. It's kind of like a smoky amber color. Again, not my favorite and not my personal choice of color, but for $3, that was definitely worth it. I will probably end up putting that in a live sale. There's a better look at it. Again, I apologize if the camera is a little bit shaky. But this is a Carnival Cane, also from the same booth that I got that swung glass vase in. And it's got a really nice swirl pattern top to it. I would love to find the ones that have like the ceramic dice or something like that on it, but the ones that I've seen are like 25 and 30 bucks a piece, and I just can't afford to be paying that for those. Other things I will spend $35 on. That's not something I will. So my mom does collect these because she does like the vintage circus stuff, and anytime I can find these cheap, I pick them up for her. I got one for $1 one time, and this one I got her for $3. So I hope that she likes it. So I did get some ephemera, and I think I got 15% off, so I think I paid like $4.15, I think that is with the discount. Because 10% of $5 is 50 cents, and then 5% of 50 cents, I think. Yeah, so it's, yeah, a quarter. Divide 50 cents in half, it's a quarter. So I paid $4.25, not 15 cents. So in it, you can already probably tell, this is probably part of an ink blotter. It says, no swimming allowed, she's naughty, and it just says, My Diver's License by Earl Moran. We've got The Story of Chocolate and Cocoa, and I think that was released by the Hershey Chocolate Corporation. Got some really neat history of chocolate in here. I love that. We've got this postcard here. A Break on the Atlantic Ocean, Atlantic City, New Jersey. We've got airplane view of the world-famed Steel Pier into the ocean, also from Atlantic City. East view of the mansion and grounds in Mount Vernon, Virginia. We've got Avalon Hotel in Virginia Beach. Colton Manor in Atlantic City. Oh, there's another one of them. Princess Anne ferry boat between Cape Charles and Norfolk, Virginia. This is really cool. Also a postcard. It's not old, but it's got some age to it. And then we've got Colton Manor. I guess this is inside. Probably 60s, 70s. And then we've got this Christmas Carol little pamphlet with really nice, oh gosh, sorry, I'm not even showing you all the graphics here. So here's the front, and then here is what it looks like on the inside here. So yeah, that was really nice, from the Farmers Trust Company in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So all that goodness for just a little under, or a little over $4. Can't say no to that. I'll probably end up keeping probably this postcard, the pinup, of course, and The Story of Chocolate and Cocoa, and I'll probably keep this. And I will probably just sell these postcards in a live sale. I think they'll do really well. Alright, so I've got two more items. This I thought was really, really fun. It's from 1952, and it's for an iron. You put an iron on here. Yep, JZH 1952. It looks like somebody painted it, and it does come off. It's just latex paint. So if I took some, I don't know, like nail polish remover, this would come off. It says, don't talk so dumb. And it's got a really cool Dutch, I think it's a Dutch girl. She was $450, sorry. So I thought that'd be a cool piece to hang on a wall, because it's heavy duty, and yeah, I just liked that. And the last item I'd like to share with you all, and for whatever reason, I'm really attracted to this vintage kitchen stuff. I've got a yellow wax paper towels caddy, plastic, paid $6 for it, and I think it is pretty darn cool. So expect to see this in an upcoming sale. Now, it will need to be cleaned, of course, because it looks like it just came out of somebody's house or out of an estate or something. But yeah, I will clean these up as best I can before I offer them for sale. So that is everything that I would like to share with you all in this video. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to know when new videos are posted. All of the links to my social media accounts via Instagram are down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!